Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a great day. How do you know when somebody is on your side or on your team? You know, for me personally, I've always been a people pleaser and I'm getting out of that. I understand my boundaries have to be set. I can't be wishy-washy on my boundaries, and I hate confrontation. I really do. I hate the fighting. I hate the yelling. I hate the screaming. But I would get myself to a point where I just couldn't take it anymore, and then I would lash out. And I don't do that anymore. But if somebody comes at you and they hurt your feelings and you address it with them, do they get defensive or do they apologize? You know, I think it's hard to tell anybody that they've hurt your feelings and them not get defensive, to be honest. I mean, let's be real. If somebody told me I hurt their feelings, I'd be like, oh, I didn't try to do that, you know? But I can't control how somebody else feels. Nobody can control how I feel. But when somebody does something that is truly intended to hurt me, somebody should not be defensive when I bring that to their attention. And I shouldn't be defensive when they bring it to my attention. I'm not saying anybody did that to me recently or anything, because it hasn't happened. But, you know, it's just, you know, I don't know. I felt like I needed to come on here and explain, you know, from my own situations, you know, that when you get in an argument with somebody and you guys cannot work it out together, it is not okay for somebody to go and talk to everybody else about your problems, especially when you're over 50 years old. Trust me. I've learned from past mistakes that when you have older children and, you know, you're dating somebody and you tell children what happens, your children will develop an opinion about somebody. Oh my God, you hurt my mom. Oh my God, you hurt my dad. And I get that. But when somebody is not willing to address that with you, but is willing to address it with everybody else, that is the problem. Two people should be able to communicate effectively when they're in a relationship, whether it's a marriage or just a boyfriend-girlfriend situation. And when you can't apologize to somebody for hurting their feelings because you're too defensive, then you're wrong. I heard Joel Osteen say once, oh my gosh, what was it? If you're right, but you're rude, then you're wrong. And he's right. You can't be rude to somebody who tells you that you hurt their feelings, but you can't be rude to somebody who has hurt your feelings either. It is not a battle. And that's what I think I think most people are so defensive nowadays, they don't want to be wrong. What is wrong with being wrong? That's the way we get change. That's the way we improve ourselves. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, you should do everything because you don't want to upset anybody. That's not what I'm saying. But if somebody intentionally crosses your boundaries, there is a right way to tell them. I'm learning that. And I've known that for a really long time. I just haven't always implemented it. There is I don't know, life is too short to be so defensive. When you are in a defensive mode all the time, you never let the good things in. When you look at everything from this is coming against me mentality, you don't ever see the things that are coming in for you. And correction, constructive criticism. One of my managers years ago, I loved him. He was a wonderful Christian man. And see, so I don't think all religious people are bad. But he told me, when I first started working with him, he told me, I'm going to give you some constructive criticism. I'm like, okay. And he started talking to me, and I'm like, well, wait, what? And he said, hang on a minute. Stop defending yourself. This is for your good. It is not for you to defend. And I'm like, okay. So I backed off, and I thought about what he said, and he was right. Constructive criticism is what helps each other. And if we can learn how to communicate effectively, then we can actually get over being defensive all the time. Anyways, I hope this helped. I know I was kind of rambling a little bit, but I hope you guys have a great afternoon. Bye-bye. Oh, and like and subscribe, please. Bye.